Okay, originally I thought that I did not have enough time to ride my bike, but turns out I do if I leave now. So I'm gonna do that. Good afternoon, SHunShiners and possibly SHunShaders. Technically it's noontime, but it's almost afternoon. So after I make the commitment to ride my bike to school, I hear thunder. Yeah, no turning back now. Good thing I brought a raincoat just in case. But knowing my luck, I'll get struck by lightning. Knock on wood. Cross our fingers and pray and hope I don't get struck by lightning when riding my bike back in a thunderstorm. Worst comes to worst, I could ask a friend to drive me home and get my bike tomorrow or something. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I did not do too well on that final. Lighting is clearly not my forte. The teacher, he hasn't really graded everything, but he said that I most likely still passed the class with like a C or a low B. So lighting 2 might be my second C, and I'm going to attempt once again to keep it that way. And also apparently I do not have advanced lighting next. I have digital cinematography and directing next month. The month following that, I have advanced lighting. And now to ride my bike home in the rain. I'm just gonna leave this outside my apartment, bike locked to the railing there until it dries, which because it's raining might not be until it's done raining. But I don't want to bring it inside my apartment when it's soaking wet. Wow, Florida has crazier weather than New Hampshire. It was thunderstorming when I was riding my bike very unsafely back to my apartment, and now it is not perfectly clear, but not raining and quite sunny out, even though the sun's not in the shot. Why doesn't Netflix get every single episode of every single season? I get it when the TV show is still premiering, but when the TV show is long over, why do they only have half the seasons? I mean, they now have all of Breaking Bad. They have all of Stargate, all of the series, the Stargate SG-1, Atlantis, and Universe, all those seasons. But when it comes to like Codename Kids Next Door, they don't have all 6 seasons. And unlike most other stuff out there, there is no alternative free way of watching them. So now I have to save up my money and download them in iTunes, like a responsible adult watching a children's cartoon. So I called Netflix because I could. They have a number on their site, and confirmed what I kind of already knew. The reason why there's only 3 seasons of a lot of the classic Cartoon Network TV shows is because of licensing agreements, basically. Apparently, according to the guy I talked to, 6 months to a year ago, they had a lot more Cartoon Network stuff, like classic cartoons, like full series and all that kind of stuff. But the contract expired, and apparently when they renewed it, they couldn't get everything back. But apparently, at that moment in time, 6 months to a year ago, they still only had 3 seasons of Codename Kids Next Door, and apparently it's really difficult to even find a lot of that classic Cartoon Network stuff in stores for sale as like a DVD. It's just from that long ago, no one really cares about it apparently. So, getting it in iTunes eventually. For now, I'm going to move on to other shows because I have nothing better to do. Well, I do have some better things I could be doing, but I choose not to do them in order to binge watch TV shows. And for your information, none of that other stuff that I could be doing is schoolwork because both my classes ended. I start new classes on, I think, Monday. So all the other better stuff I could be doing is writing a book or writing a TV show or something in my spare time, but I am too lazy. Though all too often, whenever I say what my plans for the next day are, they don't work out. I'm going to explain the plan for tomorrow. Yeah, technically later today. Right now, as they stand, they may change. I don't know. In the morning, if I wake up in the morning, I will be hanging out with Brian and most likely getting my GoPro back. He has borrowed it for a few months, and I'm basically selling it to my dad. So he has been pestering me to get it back. So I'm going to do that most likely tomorrow. And then following that, I'm going to go to that event that was happening that I decided not to go to a couple weekends ago. And it is a improv comedy group meeting in Longwood, Florida. So that should be fun. If I decide to go to it. Again, that may change. I talk with my hands a lot. Random side note from viewing vlogs I was editing. Anyways, good night who's ever's watching this. See you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you, but you will see me. If you truly enjoy watching my vlogs, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Awkward cut to outro.
There's a vlog on the web featuring Ben Stock that he shoots every day as he walks and talks. If you're Bigfoot in the woods or producers in LA, you should stop all your shit and watch SHunShineShate. 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 Has nothing to do with Florida, but it's great. If you can't wait, don't get irate. Just stay in your sheet, cause it's SHunShineShate.